Good morning to everyone attending this exciting and groundbreaking conference. There is real motivation within the tobacco control movement to bring about change, and a personal commitment that has already brought us a long way on the path to more effective tobacco control and, one day, to its elimination. I am in charge of the Secretariat of the WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, or WHO FCTC, which is the world's first public treaty negotiated under the auspices of the WHO. It entered into force in 2005 and now has 182 parties, which together represent more than 90% of our planet's population. I am sorry I can't be there with you today. I'm currently in Panama to sign the hosting agreement for the 10th conference of the parties to the WHO FCTC, or COP, and the third meeting of the parties to the protocol to eliminate illicit trade in tobacco products, or MOP, both of which will take place in November 2023 here in Panama City. The COP and the MOP direct the work of the Secretariat. These meetings are central to our work and help ensure that tobacco control work remains relevant, well-focused, and is grounded in the best science. They also ensure that attention is given to old and new challenges, like the tobacco industry's interference in policy making and the proliferation of new electronic nicotine and tobacco products. The Convention Secretariat is a small but committed team of 28 staff members representing over 25 nationalities dedicated to serving parties to implement both the WHO FCTC and the protocol. This is accomplished through direct technical cooperation with parties to help them implement a specific provision of the treaties, and by assessing progress and sharing knowledge, and serving the treaties governing and subsidiary bodies, raising awareness, mobilizing resources, and promoting international cooperation. We are also a bridge between high-level decision-making and on-the-ground implementation. Decisions that have no impact in the real world have no meaning, and we understand that this requires hard work by parties, but also by networks of committed civil society organizations and individuals. Young people are probably more important to this than almost any other group. The reasons for that are clear. Almost every tobacco addict begins to consume at a young age. Studies have shown that nearly 90% of adult cigarette smokers first tried cigarette by the age of 18, and 98% first tried cigarette by 26. Those numbers are sadly typical, and when you think about it, it makes sense. Because the tobacco industry kills about half of its users, it needs new addicts to replace the dead. The second important reason for the youth to come into this work is because I want to retire, okay? And the only way I can retire is if you take the work for me, okay? Well, thank you. The best advocates to change this cycle of despair are you, young people themselves. Of course, medical and public health professionals, as well as those working and international in development, can and do make the case. But we know that young people listen to other young people, their friends and classmates. The tobacco industry has always tried to sell its product by pretending they are cool. And it is the revulsion expressed by young advocates, some of you with a very personal understanding of the deadly consequences of tobacco, who can contradict this fatal lie. The tobacco industry is rich. It offers good money to its employees and its advertisers, a torrent of wealth that seeks to induct new generation of victims. The tobacco control movement is not rich, not in financial terms, but it has a wealth of committed individuals inspired by a vision of a better world free from this terrible product. I wish you well in your work. It makes all the difference. Remember, I want to retire, so please join our work. Thank you very much.